For the refugees from Darfur and displaced persons in Chad and the Central African Republic, the end of the rainy season makes life a little less difficult. It's here the first European soldiers will soon be deployed. To stabilise the region, the European Union has decided to launch a military operation. Irish Lieutenant General Patrick Nash is in command. He's come to the Council of the European Union to ask for the active participation of the member states in the operation. This operation must facilitate humanitarian aid in a region plagued for 4 years by the crisis in Darfur.
It is the international community ambition to create in EUFOR area of operations within Chad and RCA a safe and secure environment that is self-sustaining without the continued support of an international military presence.
The EUFOR operation will be led from the European headquarters of Montvalérien in the Paris region. This ancient fortress will ensure the operational command of the military in the field. Many member states are contributing to the operation with soldiers or equipment. The first elements will start to be deployed in a few days, and the preparations are moving up a gear.
This is the Operational Headquarters Joint Operations Centre. It is here that the operational situation in Chad is monitored 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is to this room that the operational commander will come to monitor any given event and be briefed on the situation. This room is Chad in Paris.
We'll start off with the geographical conditions. Next slide, please. Is, of course,
some 400,000 Sudanese refugees and Chadian displaced people have found shelter in the camps of the United Nations, set up along the porous border with Sudan. The first elements of the ground forces will be confronted with a complex situation and serious logistics challenges.
It is mainly about facing several challenges. What does this mean? It means rapidly deploying a constant volume of forces for a limited time. It is quite difficult to make contact with the usual means of communication.
But it's not only in Paris that preparations are underway. These 200 Swedish soldiers will join the 3,700-strong EU force, composed of troops on the ground from 14 member states. They've been training intensively to get into a particularly inhospitable field while maintaining their action capabilities. There's much to be done to bring peace to this troubled region of Africa, but the EU foreign policy chief believes that rapid progress is possible.
I'd like to say that the most important operation ever made by the European Union in Africa is a multinational operation, not only members of the European Union, although the Europeans will be on the lead, but other countries that are not European members will participate also. And it will be probably the longest operation. It will be over a year. The commitment in good relation with the United Nations, and in order to guarantee the security of the people which are in the camps, the displaced people, and it will contribute without any doubt also to the solution of the crisis in Darfur, in which the European Union is always very much engaged.
This refugee problem and this internally displaced people is really as a result of the Darfur crisis. And if the Darfur, the whole area is a regional problem in that whole area, and I think it is important that it be solved as a regional problem. I'm delighted to see that there are major efforts being made at the very serious political and diplomatic level to solve the complete area.
The European troops are part of a major European Union effort to bring relief to the victims of the conflict in Darfur and to help find a long-term solution to the crisis.